Good evening, everyone. I'm on here to give you an update on my locks. I know you haven't seen me in forever, and you're probably like, what are you talking about? Well, I have locks. I started my locks a year ago tomorrow. Yes, so it's been forever since I've been on camera. Um, yeah, it's been forever. So, hi, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing great. Um, so, yeah, I just wanted to come and give you guys an update on my hair. Let you see my journey and how it's going so far. Um, so I have I'm not sure. I think I either have 204 or 205 locks, Microlocs, that I started with 2-strand twist. I started them myself a year ago, and I've been natural since 2010. And during that time, I've grown my hair out. I've cut my hair. I've done twist outs. I've done braid outs. I've done styles. I've done braids. I've done yarn braids. I've done so many things with my hair over the years. And I knew initially when I went natural that the end goal, or that eventually at some point, I'm not gonna say the end goal because this is probably not the end either. I knew that at some point though that I would lock my hair. So last year I don't know, it was just like I was just tired of doing hair. I was tired of detangling. I was in the process of growing my hair out from it being cut, from a tapered cut, and I really just wasn't feeling the whole like hair and having to do it. Like, I'm just not about that life anymore right now. And so I was like, I think it's time for me to lock. I know I always said I was gonna lock. I said, I think it's time. So I just kind of decided I was gonna do it. I started doing my little research and figuring out how I wanted to start them. Initially, when I decided I wanted locks, I wanted sister locks. But if you're familiar with sister locks, you know that they are expensive. And I was just not, I contemplated, I went back and forth. I was like, Mom, maybe it'll be an investment, spending $700, $800, $900, $1,000 for some hair, maybe. But then, like, my whole natural journey, like, I've been a DIYer. I've done it myself this whole time. And then I even contemplated, like, well, maybe I can do, I mean, they wouldn't necessarily be sister locks because I wouldn't be, I don't have the sister lock tool, and I ain't never been to the class, or, whatever you got to do to be a certified sister lock consultant or trainee. But, I was like, maybe, I could still kind of use that technique and do it myself. But then the thought of having to interlock them, like my hair, and how long it would take, and I watched all these videos, and people were like doing their hair for like weeks, and I was just like, I already don't want to do my hair anyway, and I can't see devoting 2-3 weeks a month to putting in some locks. I just can't. So after my research and just figuring out what would work best for me, I decided I would 2-strand twist and interlock my roots. So that's what I did. I put in, like I said, 200 and some, 205, 204 locks myself, and interlock the roots at that time. And that's how I maintain them. I maintain my hair by interlocking every about 6 weeks, I would say, on average. I've done it at like 4 weeks. I've done it at like 5 weeks. The longest I've ever gone, I think, was like 7 weeks, because my hair just grows really fast and the new growth just be out of control. So I can't wait. I'm more than 7 weeks is how long I've gone so far. But I would like to get to a point where I can like stretch it out, but I just can't right now. So the last time I interlocked was at the beginning of the year. No, at the very end of December. So almost 3 weeks ago, I interlocked. I'm definitely enjoying my hair so far. I really like the low maintenance of it. I can just kind of get up and go. I spritz my hair in the morning with like rose water, or or I let the shower, moisturize my hair, and then I'll like put some oil in it, and then she good to go. Okay, unless I'm doing like a style or something, which I do style my hair a little bit sometimes. It's just really quick and easy for me. I wash my hair because I do go to the gym about 5 to 6 days a week, so I sweat a lot in my head. So I wash, which isn't, well, okay, so I wash my hair like once a week, maybe once every week and a half, something like that is usually what it ends up being. And then I wanted to say that was another reason why I decided to interlock my roots, is because I do go to the gym a lot and I do sweat a lot in my head, and I didn't think that palm rolling would be for me, or retwisting would be for me, because it just doesn't last, especially when you're sweating a lot in your head. And I just thought that interlocking made more sense for me, so that's why I decided to go with interlocking. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the journey so far. Let me give you these grays is unruly up here in the front. Let me tell you, child. They unruly. So yeah, this is about, I guess it's only been about 2 weeks maybe like 2.5 weeks since my last interlock. But this is my hair right now. My parts are pretty neat because I did interlock recently. I was about to say, don't remember. Let me show you the back. I'll try to show you the back of my head. And my hair is pretty much, the ones in the back are fully locked. Like these in the back are fully locked. Like the ends are like rounded, like they're locked. I mean, there's like some loose hairs and stuff, but those things are locked. You see that? Yeah, she locked. The ones in the middle are pretty much locked too now. The ones up here are not locked. The one where the ends are not locked, I'll say. So like my ends are still like really loose and curly up top, and when they're wet, like they're really curly. And yeah, so I would say the back half of my head is locked. The top half is not fully locked. The back of my hair locked really, really fast. And after doing like research and stuff, I think it's because I was washing it often. So it was getting wet. I was sweating. It's getting wet where I was washing it. And they say water helps the process. So I think that's why it was locked. And I was surprised when I initially started my locks that I thought that it would take a while for the back to lock. And I thought the top would lock faster, because the hair in the back of my head is like really fine, and like the texture is different from up here. And I thought that because of that these would be longer, take longer to lock, but they didn't. I would say I noticed it if I started them in January, in April, like the back was locked, like locked. So as far as length, I haven't noticed much growth, I would say, like lengthwise, and that's because they've just shrunken up so much. So I know my hair is growing because all the new growth, of course, the new growth be out of control at 5 and 6 weeks sometimes. So I know my hair is growing, but it's also, it's compacting, it's shrinking up, it's locking. So my hair was similar in length, I think, when I started them, like with my, when I first started them with the twist, the 2-strand twist, like I think it was similar in length to this, but like they were springy and everything. So now that they're like solid and locked and I can't like pull it and they don't really stretch anymore, they've compacted, so it's like equals out to be like the same length. But like I said, I do know it's growing. So now I'm just excited that since they are pretty much all locked, except for like the ones in the front, like the ends aren't locked, but like this part, is good. Like I'm just excited to see, I guess, like how, like actual growth now. Like I feel like after year one, like they should, start to get some length to them a little bit. And I guess when I look back over pictures, like I can see a difference. Like my hair is a lot fuller now. Um, Maybe a little bit in growth, but nothing super. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So, and to maintain my hair, I use I think this is a wool needle, and I just modified it and cut it down. And this is what I use to interlock my hair with. I do plan on purchasing a interlock tool. I just haven't done it yet, but I've seen one that I wanted to get. But I mean, this works just fine. This was like $2 at Walmart. It works. Now, one thing I would say, because I did start my hair with 2-strand twists, and I maintain it with interlocking, like the ends of my hair, I would say, are like fatter. Like you see that? Like you can see like where the 2-strand twist, you can see like all of this is pretty much interlocked, interlock, and then this was like 2-strand twist. So it's like, it's not like a smooth, it's not like the same size. And I don't know, people say like, I guess, well, this one's not too bad though. This one's not so bad. But some of them are really noticeable, like the ends are a lot bigger. Like some of the ones up here, like it's skinny, big. And it's like bunched up, and so I'm just interested to see like if they'll at some point, if it'll all become the same like thickness, or will the ends always be like thicker in some of them, like where the twist was. I don't know. But I don't have any regrets, and I'm not planning on taking these out anytime soon, because in order to take them out, I'd be cutting my hair. Like I'm not about to pick out locks. Not gonna happen. So, like I said, I don't know how long I'll be locked, but I am planning to at least do this for a few years. And then, at some point, maybe I'll do something different. Like I've always been that person to change my hair up. So I mean, it's cool because you can do different styles and things as they grow out. So, maybe that'll keep me satisfied. I don't know. But I don't know that this is the end game. Like, I don't know that me locking my hair is it for me. I'm just, keeping it real. But I do really like my hair, though. But I don't know that I'll be locked forever, But yeah, this is it. And I really like it. And oh yeah, these grays is popping. And so, to take care of my grays in the past, when I was a loose natural, I would henna. I hennaed a lot. Not a lot, but every like maybe 3 months, like I would henna my hair to get rid of the gray hair. But since being locks, like I'm scared that the henna will get trapped in the lock and it's gonna cause buildup. So I haven't hennaed, but I do have some henna. And I actually mixed it up, and I think I'm going to do henna, but I'm just going to do it on like the top half of my head, where like I'm not gonna do the henna on my whole head. Basically, I'm only gonna do it like half, probably, where the gray is the worst. So we'll see how that goes. That's my plan. I don't know when I'm gonna do it though. I did already mix it up. Like it's mixed up, and I could put it in now, but I just don't. You got henna, you gotta sit with it, it's a process. So I just haven't felt like doing that yet. But that's it. Oh, and as far as styles, I do style my hair sometimes, not every day. A lot of times, like when you see me, like I said, like get up and go, like this is my go-to. Like a nice little deep side part, and it's just down, and this is just what it's doing. this is just what she doing. Boom. Sometimes I'll get fancy and I'll, put some flat twists or something on one side and then kind of have the other side out. Sometimes I do like a half up, half down, or a bun and down, or like a pin up to the side. What else have I done recently? I do like braid outs. I do like my braid outs, to give it a little, curl, and it stretches them out a little bit too. So braid outs. I've done bantus. I did perm rods during Christmas, and that was really cute. Like, it was really like curly. It was really, really cute. I want to do it again, but it just be taking so long. Like, I don't feel like doing hair, and you got to put them in, and I put like 4 locks on each one, so it took some time to get them all in, but it turned out really cute. So I'll do that again at some point. But then again, with me going to the gym, like, I'm sweating in my head, like, stuff doesn't last. So the curls only lasted for like 2 days. Like, you spend time putting them in, they don't last for 2 days. So I haven't been motivated to do that again, but I'm gonna do it one day. Let's see, anything else about this hair? I've gotten good response, I would say, from it. I think initially people were like, what are you doing? Like, cause it was just like 2-strand twists, and then they, start to get fuzzy and look old. And then, like, I say about maybe 4 months before people realize, like, oh, she's locking her hair. Like, it's not just 2-strand twists that she's been wearing and hasn't taken out. Those are locks. She's locking. So now they put respect on my hair. Okay, everybody now knows that they're locks. Okay, because it's like a real sensitive, like when you start locks, like you want them to look like locks, but when you starting with 2-strand twists, they don't look like locks for a while. So then everybody, like, you be like, oh, I'm locking, and they be like, oh, but they don't look like locks. So, now, like, people know what, you can tell what's going on now. You know that these are locks, so that feels good. Like, that took like 4 or 5 months before I feel like people were like, oh, like, and people start saying like, oh, I like your locks look good, you look nice, things like that. So, that feels good now that I get some recognition, put some respect on my hair. Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's it. I'm rambling now. This video is way too long. I wasn't supposed to be this long, but I guess I haven't been on here forever. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I am going to, like I said, I have a video of me like interlocking, like I have a video of me interlocking my hair that I did like when I first started them, and I think I have like maybe an update or something. I have a couple of videos that I've done like a year ago, so I may try to upload those too. So be on the lookout for those coming soon. So all right, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna see you guys sooner than later. Okay, it's not gonna be like 2 and 3 years again. Okay, she's back, hopefully. We'll see. All right, bye.